What's up, Ragin Nation? My name is Alex and you're watching the Ragin Ronin review. In this episode, I will be reviewing Piranha 3 Double D. That is the sequel to 2010's Piranha 3D, and Piranha 3D is a remake of the 1978 original Piranha. Now, you're probably thinking, are you serious, Alex? You're going to do a serious review on a stupid movie like Piranha 3 Double D? Yes, I am, because it is a movie, and a movie should contain elements that make a movie, which is plot, characters, conflict, climax, and all those things like that. Alright, so I might as well review it for you. Well, I gotta say that if you're going into a movie theater where the movie is titled Piranha 3 Double D, you get that. You get piranhas, you get double Ds, and you get it in 3D. But that's all you get. Now, Piranha 3D, the first one on the other hand, was actually a good movie. And the reason why it's a good movie was because it had memorable characters you actually cared about, like Adam Scott, Elizabeth Shue's character, and who's that other guy? Jerry O'Connell, which added the comic relief. Now, it had characters like that, but in Piranha 3 Double D, it doesn't have that at all. Like, you have David Hasselhoff and Ving Rhames, and they're just in there just for fun. Like, nobody gives a crap about them. They're just there just to be goofy, and it's just another paycheck for them. But really, it's not there for anything. It doesn't add any value or substance to the movie. And then you have the characters in Piranha 3 Double D, which are not only cliche characters, which is totally fine because we're talking about a movie about killer piranhas in a water park where they expose boobs. But anyways, you have these cliche characters, and really the movie is just 90 minutes of semi-entertainment. When I say semi-entertainment, I mean that it's semi-entertaining. It's really not like totally just dumb fun entertainment. It's stupid, it's trying to be fun, it's trying to be funny, but it's not as entertaining as the first one. The first one was entertaining because you actually not only cared about the characters, but you cared about where the story develops. Because in the big feeding scene of the first one, it came in layers. You had the feeding, then you had the humans fighting back, then you had the next problem, which is the piranhas feeding elsewhere. Then they solved that problem. Then you have another problem. Then you solve it. Then you have another problem. Then you solve it. And it's just the story develops like again and again and again, so that it keeps your attention. Now that's what was good about Piranha 3D. Now Piranha 3 Double D, on the other hand, is just one big feeding scene. All right, you have the first half of the movie, which is the one by one killings. All right, you have this scene and after scene about the piranhas just killing humans one by one, because it just leads up to the big feeding scene. But the big feeding scene was a huge letdown. It's just nothing but chaos and people running around, and it doesn't develop to anything. All they had to do was just do one thing, and then the movie's over. And it's just really... It really obviously doesn't take itself too seriously. A movie like this is just a crappy version of movies like Piranha and Snakes on a Plane, but those two movies are actually good movies. Rotten Tomatoes gave Piranha 3D 73% certified fresh. I like Piranha 3D because it has all the elements of what makes a good movie. Not a great movie, but a good movie. Even though the plot is totally predictable and we know what's going to happen, it's the characters that make the movie memorable. Or not so much memorable, but make it engaging. You don't have those characters in Piranha 3 Double D. It's really just a cheap commercial movie. It's just trying to bring in the people who enjoyed the first one, and I don't think it's going to do a good job doing that, just because it takes away it takes the aspect from the first one, and they just cheapened it. They just cheapened it with these cheap sight gags. When I say by cheap sight gags, it's just these sight gags that are just a little bit too over the top, to the point where you feel, okay, that's just stupid. That's just unfunny. You think about what the director's thinking, and he's probably thinking, okay, we should do this. This is funny. No, it's not. Just because you find it funny, it doesn't mean we're gonna find it funny. Some of these scenes are just so stupid. And some scenes are ones that you just want to scream at the movie screen, because you're thinking, oh my god, she's so stupid. you know that there's piranhas in there, stay out the freaking water. You know, why do you keep on going into the water? You have to go into the water out of your curiosity. So you just want to groan. And you know, in the first one, it was kind of mysterious and suspenseful, right? In this one, if you're gonna make a sequel about a movie about piranhas, at least make it a little bit more interesting than just doing the same thing all over again, but just dumbing it down a little, just because you know, you want to make a simpler version, but just selling the movie with these. All right. Anyways, that's really all I have to say about this movie. It's a pretty stupid movie. Like I was gonna give it a 5 out of 10 for being entertained. Excuse me. 5 out of 10 for entertaining. Okay, but it doesn't get a 5 out of 10 for being entertaining. It gets a 5 out of 10, -1 for crappy plot, minus another one for crappy characters, and minus a 0.5 for just a cheap attempt at humor. So 2.5 out of 10. Okay, worst movie I've seen this year. And you know, I was a fan of the original. I like the original. In fact, I'll pop it in my DVD player or Blu-ray player to watch it again and enjoy what it had to offer. But this one was not nearly as good as the first one. All right. Go watch the first one in 3D. The 3D is actually good in the first one. The 3D in 3DD is, I wouldn't say that it's bad, but it's not very clean. Like, they did a decent job at making things pop out, but it's not very clean in the sense that when you're watching it, you still see the second image. So they didn't do a very good job cleaning up the 3D in the post-conversion process. Anyways, my name is Alex Yu. Thanks for watching. I have another review for you coming up. It's called, it's for Snow White and the Huntsman. I got a review for that, which I'm going to be filming right after this. And then I'm watching Prometheus in IMAX 3D tomorrow. So stay tuned for that review. My name is Alex Yu, and thanks for watching the Ragin Ronin review. I'll see you next time. Peace. Scene, and I was thinking that I want to see more, because this is a bit of a teaser. It came near the beginning of the movie, but later on you don't get much of